Hari Om, Bhagavad Gita, chapter 14, verse 12. Gunatraya Vibhaga Yoga. In the last verse, Bhagavan Krishna said, when sattva is predominant, what are the symptoms? Bhagavan says, when the light of intelligence shines through the holes of the body or the gates of the body, then sattva is said to be predominant. That is what Bhagavan Krishna said in verse 11. Now verse 12. Lobha pravrittirarambha karmanamasamaspriham rajasyetani jayante vivruddhe bharadarshava. In this verse, Bhagavan gives 5 indicators when rajas is predominant. 1. Lobha, that is greediness. Second is pravritti, activity. Third is karmana arambha, undertaking of new activities. Ashamaha, restlessness. And spriha, that is craving or longing. These are the 5 indicators which shows that rajas is predominant in the mind. Greediness is inexhaustible desire. It can never be satisfied. Everything in this world, I want to have it and enjoy to the exclusion of others. That is greediness. I want it and I don't want others to have it. If I have the car, that car other fellow should not have it. If somebody has something which I do not have, then naturally I develop jealousy towards that fellow. I want to have everything in this world and I don't want to give anything to others also. Acquire and possess. Greediness. Everything in this world. You give the entire world to him, then he will say, I want the moon. This is not enough. So that is greediness. Inexhaustible desire. Then activity. When one has so much of greediness, naturally you can't sit idle. To fulfill that desire, to fulfill that greediness, he has to undertake the activity. The world can offer everything for our need, but not for our greed. The common saying. So greediness is so much. You did not have to go outside. Just to open the cupboard. How many shirts and how many t-shirts, pants, ladies, saris, to whatever it is. You see your cupboard. You see the number of chappals which you are having or the shoes. Unable to decide which shoe I have to wear daily morning. Even for ladies. So it is not a, it shows the greediness. Those days we used to have only one chappal. Only one, no shoes. Only one chappal. Even if it gets the upper portion will come out, we will get it stitched by the gobbler. There is no other way. Nowadays, 4, 5, n number of shoes are there. So, there is no end for greediness. To fulfill that greediness, naturally you have to earn. If you want to earn, you have to undertake the activity. No, you cannot sit idle and expect that to come to your hand. Impossible. Undertaking of new activities, again, desires have the knack of multiplying itself. If one desire is satisfied, then 10 more new desires come and dance before the eyes. Hence, to satisfy those desires, new activities have to be undertaken. You establish, I saw recently a new store selling the puja items. Slowly, slowly increased everything. Now everything is available. He is opening another shop for fulfilling the, for example, banana leaf, bananas, etc. You are selling only those items which are the candlesticks, etc., etc. Now he is selling banana leaves, fruits, etc. Slowly he is expanding new activities to fulfill the desires. Restlessness. It is impossible for a man to get all his desires satisfied. Everybody knows this. It is not a new thing. Everybody knows. Impossible to satisfy all the desires. Impossible. We have already seen the equation for happiness. Happiness is equal to, if we are only reminding ourselves, happiness is equal to number of desires fulfilled out of number of desires at a time. Suppose if I have 100 desires and then 10 desires are fulfilled by luck, then I am the most luckiest person in this world. 10% of my desires are fulfilled. I am the most blessed one by Bhagavan Krishna. It is that much difficult. Why? Because already I said the denominator starts increasing by geometrical progression. If you fulfill one desire, 100 new desires comes. Denominator increases. You are satisfied only one. Lakhs and lakhs of desires are come. So naturally, you cannot remain happy. As long as you go on increasing your desires, happiness will get reduced. The quotient, happiness quotient will get reduced. If the happiness quotient gets reduced, mind becomes restless, always unhappy, always, oh my God, why Krishna you are spoiling my this thing? I am not having this. He is having. Somebody is having this. I am not having. So happiness goes, completely happiness goes. Mind becomes restless, agitated, always. Craving, finally. Extreme desire for certain things. I can't live without that. Sir, without that my life becomes meaningless. Sorry. What is the point in living? I want it. Man has to achieve the goal. That is the way we think. You get hold on to that thing, whatever it is, mentally, while it eludes the person and his happiness. So much of craving you have, never you will get it. It is 100%. If you have too much of craving for a thing, you will not get it. You will be longing, you will lose your sleep, you will be spending sleepless nights, always thinking about it, and everything you will lose, but you will not get it. So that is craving, that kind of desire. Mentally attaching it to that. Simply put, simply put, I want to put this in a simple nutshell. Remember the old method for extraction of oil. What they do is there will be a bull. Before the bull's eyes, they will tie the grass. The bull will think that it will reach the grass. So it wants to heat it. It goes round and round and round. A bull will never get the grass. But the oil, naturally the nuts will get crushed and the oil gets extracted. This is the old method for extraction of oil. Man trying to fulfill his greed is exactly the same, or its desires. Exactly the same. Bull is greedy. It undertakes activity. It tries new methods by putting out its tongue to reach the grass. It will try to put the little more, I will put the tongue out so that I will touch the grass. It cannot touch the grass. It becomes mentally restless because it is not getting the grass which it wants. The craving for the grass continues, which it never gets. During that time, it will never get. Only by the owner, the the master, when it when he gives rest, he will give on his own. The bull on its own, it cannot get it. How are we different from that bull? Bhagavan has tied money and other desires before our eyes. We go round and round and round in this world endlessly. Finally, Bhagavan calls Arjuna here as Bharata Rishabha. If you see the words, finally, if he ends it as Bharata Rishabha. Lobha pravrittirarambha karmanamasamasprigha rajasyetani jayante vivrutte bharadarshava Bharata Rishabha. We can take this as best of Bharata clan. That is one meaning. I agree. But I think Bhagavan calls him as best of bulls. Rishabha is nothing but bull. The meaning of Rishabha is bull. Some work for fulfillment of their own desires. I want something, I am working. I want to get it. Some work for fulfillment of the desires of the family. That is, my family needs it, my wife needs something, my children need something. So I am working. Otherwise, my earning is, if my earning is 10,000 rupees, it is enough for my fulfillment of desires. For my family, I need 1 lakh because I need a good house. I need to educate my children in good schools. So I may need 1 lakh. But some people work for the fulfillment of the desires of the entire clan. I think, I think here Bhagavan calls Arjuna as chief of bulls, one who works for the fulfillment of desires of entire clan. Bharata Rishabha. We can take it this way because that is why Arjuna is a Rajasic person. So Bhagavan calls him as Bharata Rishabha, chief of bulls, chief of Bharata, bulls of Bharata clan. That is what I think. You are also trying to fulfill all the desires of all the fellows, which is impossible. Like the bull, uh, 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 where the grass is tied before its eyes. You are also doing like that. So you are Bharata Rishabha. That is what I think. So Bhagavan says these are the symptoms when Rajas is predominant. One is Lobhaha, greediness, Pravritti, activity, then Karmana Arambhaha, that is undertaking new activities, Ashamaha, that is restlessness, and Spriha, longing, mind goes on longing for it. These are the indicators which show that the mind is dominated by the Rajasic Guna. Again, verse 12. Lobha pravrittirarambhaga karmanamasamasprigha rajasyetani jayante vivrutte bharadarshava. Next verse we will see tomorrow. Harihom Sarvam Krishnarpanamastu. Narayana 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 Narayana